Every ship needs a sailor, or who's going to row? Every note a mailer, each dead man a ghost. Go run tell your neighbors they're missing the show. Let in some volume, clap if we call you, dial up your folks, steady as she goes, tailor-made radio.
Let's hope it's gonna be all right, man. What a weird change in reality right now, eh?
Yes.
Yeah. I have Katie with me now, and it's so lovely to have you here. I really enjoy your performances on SDF. You are killing it out there.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, girl. So where are you based out of?
So, New Jersey,
Okay, New Jersey girl, born and raised.
kind of.
Yeah.
Born in Jersey, raised mostly actually in upstate New York, and
Okay.
then came back down here for college and stayed ever since. So, I
Aw.
think at this point it's been like exactly 50% of my life in New York, 50% in New Jersey.
Yeah.
But
Is
this is
your
where I'm
family in New York still then?
My parents are,
Yeah.
yeah. My brother moved out to LA. He's also a
Oh,
musician, performer.
okay.
Um, and I have a sister still in upstate New York, and so we're kind of all over the place. But
Yeah. Is it if your one of your siblings are also a performer? Is it something that runs in the family then?
yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, my dad is a musician, like trained classical pianist and
Oh
guitar.
wow.
Yeah, so he, taught us how to play guitar. If we were interested, my sister wasn't so much into it, although she's a singer. But
Mm.
my brother and I picked up guitar pretty young from him, and piano a little bit too. And like I have his banjo that I like to like
Oh.
with. So we're a very musical family. It's kind of like corny, but when we get together, we like all play our guitars together and sing. And
I was gonna ask that because that's super cute. I've always wanted to be a part of one of those musical families. After Christmas dinner, everyone's in the kitchen just playing. That's amazing.
it's awesome. It's like never not a guitar just like sitting out in the living room, like just
Oh,
ready for someone to pick it up.
that's so great. So how did you find Socially Distant Fest?
That's a good question.
Yes.
So my cousin who lives in San Diego, and she's a photographer and artist. She found it for one of her friends and reached out to me and said like, "I miss hearing you sing. You could perform
Aw.
and like just please play." She texts me like every day. She's like, "When are you going live today? When can I hear you?"
That's a good friend.
Oh yeah, she's 15 years older than me. She's like the oldest cousin. I'm the youngest one, but we're like 5 days apart in our like birth dates, and we've just always been super close. And she's like
Yeah.
one of my biggest mentors and role models, and
Aw,
and
that's so great. Is she a performer as well then? Is she on there?
no,
No.
I wish that she would share her visual art. I don't know if she has or not because her photography is amazing.
Mm.
But I was actually just texting her today, and she was like, "You're making me think about singing." And I was like, "I didn't even know that you sang."
Oh,
She's like, "I'm gonna start in the shower, and we'll see where we go with that."
that's what I've been saying for 28 years, and it's
Yeah,
still in the shower.
it's the best place to sing, I think. It's
The
so nice,
acoustic in there is amazing.
right? I
Yeah.
sound like Beyonce in there, and I do not sound like that anywhere else.
Yeah, it's so true. But I mean, I gotta say, your voice is still incredible.
Thank
It's
you.
very good. Yeah. So, I mean, clearly we are all in self isolation, social distancing. And what has been some major changes you've experienced yourself within the transition? Is it kind of something normal? Are there a lot of new things going on for you?
Plenty of new things. Yeah, it's been like a total, flip my life upside down kind of thing in terms of just. So actually, my day job is I coordinate a community service program for college students.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Very
which I
neat.
love to do. But it's kind of hard to do when you're not interacting with humans face to face, right?
Yeah.
So we're working. I'm lucky enough to be able to work from home. I haven't lost any like pay from that.
That's good.
But trying to like support. I have like 100 college students that I'm on Zoom all day long. This is very. This
You
is
got this down.
now, yeah. But it's really hard because I see how hard it is on them. Like I can't imagine having gone through this when I was that young and not being able to see my friends or come back
Yeah.
to school. We're actually like interviewing for the program right now, so I've been seeing all these high schoolers' faces, like where I would usually meet them in person and get to shake
Yeah.
their hand. My partner is partially unemployed now too, so it's definitely taken a toll. But I think there's positives to it that I've gotten
Mm-hmm.
to experience, which is nice because if there wasn't a silver lining, like I don't know how we could make it through something like this,
So
right?
true. Yeah.
Yeah. But my so today is actually the 1 year anniversary of losing one of my closest friends.
Oh, wow.
And he was the person who maybe like 4 years ago got me like to finally perform on my own in front of people. I had always like sung in choirs or like in little groups here and there, but he played guitar and he was like, you need to come out and sing with me at an open mic, you just gotta do
Mm.
it. And ugh, I don't want to get emotional, but like
It's okay, girl. I'm getting emotional.
yeah, he was just, I mean, he was a huge, like, positive force in the Trenton, New Jersey community, especially with arts and music. And um, I wasn't able to play for a while. I
Mm.
hadn't picked up my guitar in a long time.
Oh.
And with this group, oh my, I don't want to cry on this. Shoot, shoot. But with this group, this is the first time I've been able to share my music with people since that happened.
Oh.
To have such a positive response it's been a lot for me.
Oh,
And really beautiful.
man. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your talents, sharing your voice, and sharing that story because that's incredibly powerful. And what a special day to do this on right now.
Yeah, I didn't even last week scheduled. I wasn't even thinking, and then I was like,
Yeah.
something feels funny about this day, and then like I saw it on Facebook, and of course I see everyone posting. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah,
That's the day.
yeah.
It's neat. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a religious person by any means. I would say I'm spiritual and definitely believe in things happening for a reason. And I think there's a lot. I mean, in my own personal experience or seeing others kind of within this, if you've lost your job or things that we usually do on our regular life, we're stuck at home and we're forced to face the shit basically, and we're forced to find the things we're actually passionate about and things that make us happy. And so when we're on that path, little synchronicities keep coming in place and kind of showing you that you're doing the right thing, you're on the right path. And that's kind of a really cool thing for you, to just a reminder, like, yeah, keep showing your art and sharing your art with the world because we all love it. I think that's really special, so thank you.
Thank you.
um I mean, after when we get to all go outside and see people again, what are going to be your plans? What's the first thing you're going to do when you can, just go and do something normally?
Ooh, it's probably maybe like a three-way tie right now. In my brain. Part of me just really wants to go and drive up to New York and see my parents, and like,
Yeah.
not that I would do that on a daily basis anyway, but now that I'm not allowed to, and
Mm.
they're a little bit older, I'm worried about them. I'm like, I can't wait to see you guys again.
Aww.
So that's there. But then there's also like, so also I'm half Jewish, and so today starts Passover, and I had like plans with a close friend of mine. We always like do our own little seder together, um,
Oh.
and so like I'm just excited to see some of my friends and get to like hug them again.
Oh, hugs are going to be so great.
Yeah, like I feel so lucky that I live with my partner, so at least I have one person that I can hug when I like want to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but all the hugs, that's definitely up there. As well as like I really want to go out and like eat. Like I
Oh,
like restaurants.
yes.
Um, I just yeah, that's also it's not something I would have done every day, but now that you can't do it, I'm like, man, I kind of miss just being able to be like, I don't want to cook tonight. I'm gonna go out,
Yeah.
you
I
know.
think we ordered food once a couple weeks ago, and it had been, a couple weeks since we hadn't. And I'm just tired of eating my own food. I'm tired of
Yeah,
cooking. I'm tired of
yeah.
seeing the kitchen. And
Hmm.
so we ordered it. And the whole time, though, it's just not a comfortable experience anyway.
Yep.
It's like,
Yep.
okay, you open the bags, I'll touch the food.
Uh-huh. Like So like Lysol wipes ready to disinfect, and I know
Oh
your
my
all
God.
your food smells like Lysol, so that's really not appetizing.
What's been your toilet paper situation there? Because the first thing that went off our shelves here in Canada was toilet paper. Is that the same there?
Yes, same
What?
here. It was funny actually. I think it was the week before we started working from home, so it was kind of like everything was bubbling under the surface, right? One of my coworkers said that her mom went to the grocery store in like South Jersey and there was no toilet paper, and I was like, why wouldn't there be toilet paper left? So I went out though that day and I bought one pack. I was like, let me just make sure
Mm-hmm.
we're good. And now like we're running low, and for the last 3 weeks we've gone to the grocery store once a week just to like get the necessities,
Yeah.
and it's empty. Not a single
Wow.
roll of toilet paper. So who knows what we're gonna be doing next week?
Hopefully you got some green grass outside.
Yeah,
Something.
yeah.
Some leaves.
My God, it's yeah. We I think my partner at one point he came home with some paper towels. He was like, "This is the best I could do today, and just in case we run out, at least we have something." I was like, "God forbid we get to that point." But yeah, I'm like really mad. Whoever is hoarding that toilet paper, just like throw me a couple rolls.
I
Please.
don't, I want to know the person who started that fear out there that we had to get the toilet paper. Who was that?
No idea.
Yeah,
It
no.
could have been my mother. She had texted me the week before. She was like, "Stock up, everything's gonna be fine." Sent me a picture of the pantry. It looked like a fallout shelter. It's like, I think you're overreacting. And now I'm like,
She was right.
yeah.
Oh, that's too good. Oh, man. So do you have, I mean, you've been a performer for a while. It's your whole life. So do you have a page? Do you have music out? A website? Anything? Where can people find you and follow you?
Yeah, so I think I'm most active on my Instagram, where I go by the Kahn artist. And that's actually a mix of my music and my visual art, because my undergrad degree is in painting and drawing, and that's
Wow.
something I also really like to do.
Aw.
But I'm realizing through like, so usually if I post a song on Instagram, I'll get like 200 views and like 50 likes, and it's like my friends and my family, which is awesome. But um, with Socially Distant Fest, there are like thousands of people.
Strangers.
Yeah, and they're just so loving. Like, what a
Aw.
wonderful, supportive community. And so, literally today, I made a Facebook page for my music. It's just called EDCon Music, and I'll start, tagging it and putting up the live videos and stuff, because it's
Awesome.
a platform that I didn't even think about before. Like, I work with college kids, and they all tell me that Facebook is dead. They're like, stop using Facebook, that makes you old.
Who are these people? No.
Children.
They are
um,
wrong.
for them, that's true. Like, they don't really use Facebook anymore, but
Huh.
that's that's one portion of one generation and part of the country. Like, I think that I was having too narrow of a view, like just listening
Yeah.
to what my 100 students were saying. um, so I have that. I have some recordings up on SoundCloud. It's also just Katie Kahn, things that I've just done by myself. But um, that's really it. I like, after I kind of dropped off last year, I hadn't been posting much at all, and I'm really inspired right now to start getting more involved,
Oh,
and I have so much
good.
time on my hands now. So yeah,
Yeah.
pick the guitar back up, and I
Mm.
haven't performed any of my originals on the page yet. I'm not ready, but getting
But it's
there.
coming.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm looking forward to that too, because covers are one thing, and I think it's also great to connect with people because they know the words, they know the song, they know
Yeah.
the stories, but getting to connect like my words too, it's really exciting when people like the music that you write.
Yeah. It's like any art, you're putting your whole self into it, right? So that can be scary, right? Like, what if people don't like it? Does that mean they don't like me? But yeah, you got to put it out there, and I'm excited to hear it and see it. And I'll make sure to get your links so I can put them up here, and we'll start building your Facebook page.
Ooh.
Yeah. Is there anything else you would like to share before we head out?
Hmm.
Any tips, advice, maybe a loving note to mom?
Oh, Mom, I love you. Dad, I love you. Love you guys. So my family is wonderful. They're super supportive. But
Yeah.
I would just thank everyone who's been watching, and
Mm.
interacting. Like I read all of the comments and they make me smile, and they
Aw,
really do help when like this gets rough, you know.
yeah.
Um, and they help me feel connected when we feel so disconnected sometimes in the situation. And if there's anyone out there who hasn't played in a while or who has talent, who wants to just share it with the world, like I want to hear more. I love seeing other people on the page singing and playing, and I hope that like people can overcome any fears that they might have, because it's been a really big deal for me to do that, and I know how like liberating
Yeah.
it feels. So I wish that everyone could feel that if that's something that they're yearning for, you know.
Oh, that is so great. That was perfect. Well, thank you so much, Katie. I'm so looking forward to seeing you more on there. And I wish you all the luck in your journey right now. And I hope you have all the toilet paper you need.
Thank you for interviewing me. I appreciate it. It's
Thank you
really
so much.
Go run, tell your neighbors they're missing the show. Let in some volume, clap if we call you, dial up your phone.